Right, hopefully you're all back in your seats now. So we'll joke between me and the highball and Hogger there. Somebody doing that. Like I said before, I'm quite eccentric. Anyway, just returned back from the second part of the Engage show, second day. A full day there, well, a sort of full day. I'm actually home a little bit earlier than normal. I did leave about 20 past, I think. Literally just got back, hence taking my watch off and things still. I was going to get the TV on with my channel logo across there, but who knows. Anyway, a few things to talk about. So first off, for those who watched the stream last night, you'll know that the 3MT tank that I picked up yesterday failed during the stream. In fact, it didn't really get going to fail. It failed almost immediately. I did check the wheels later on, see if they needed cleaning, and it appears to be paint from the factory on them or something. It's been quite hard on there, which my normal methods of wheel clean just did not remove, which is basically a cotton bud with some IPA on it. No movement there. So I did return that, got the refund. That was all great. So yeah, top points there. And if I could remember, hang on a minute. I'm pretty sure it's the junction. Yes, thejunctionbox.net. So give them a look. It's www.thejunctionbox.net. Yeah, I'll hold it up, you can see. So give them a shout. They're really, really good people, and there was no quibble. It was just a case of they looked at it, went, yep, you know, and sorted it all out. So that's really cool. The great news is the Cumbria Mountain Express set with Duchess of Hamilton and the 3 Mark 1s in blue and grey is staying. It's here. It's back with me again. It had a trip out back to Warwick Exhibition Centre today, and you know, now it's back. I keep catching something that's crinkly. Right. So next, well, I turned that return into some other goodie, into something else. Also, what the hell? Let's just get some other goodies. I worked it all out last night. How it's all going to work payment wise. It's all sorted, which is the main thing. No harm enjoying yourself, folks, but make sure you keep within your means. You know, spend within your means. So I did get a couple of extra items today, so I'll show you those now. But first off, what's happening behind me? I've got you angled so you can see. Well, for those who know, you know that this would actually come out further over here. You can see there's quite a lot of desolation here. Now, what I'm aiming to do is clear that stuff up, remove all of this. Now, it won't be able to be as long because this actually sits further across than I thought it did. So you can't see it, I'm in the way, my fat body's in the way. This sits further this way than I thought it did. So it's either I look at putting it there, or it stays there and I'll have a slightly shorter run. I'm going to go for the second one, I believe, because this is why. I'll have 2 of these to put next to it. So it gives me a place to put those. Because before, I had one sort of perched here and one sort of perched over there. Didn't look great. Wasn't the best. So that has them both in the same place. And it'd just be a simple double track loop again. So yeah, I'm taking all this up, getting down to the polystyrene base again. Then it's going to be cork across the whole thing to give a new layer, a new base layer. Then track, then cork to raise it where it needs it, and yeah, basically go from there. Now, originally it was going to be a half British, half Japanese layer. That was my idea, and I mentioned it in the stream last night. So this half would be British, that half would be Japanese. However, through conversations today, I've realised there's something in the car, so I have to go and get that in a second, but then finish off this video. But through conversations today, yes, I want to do a British layout. This is not going to be it. I don't know if it's going to be N or what. At the minute, that's all up in the air. It's actually quite far from my mind now, because I think N is the best idea because I can run it on this, but really I am Earlier on, I said to someone, I'm not sure I'll be buying any British trains. It's nothing against British trains. I still love them. I'm still going to go, not going to the Steam Gala after all, to see Lady of Legend just yet. But I will be going to the Severn Valley still, Great Central, Keithworth Valley, the rest of them. I will still be playing Train Sim with British Trains, and I'll still run them on whatever I've got here. It's nothing against them, just I've really realised this past couple of days just how much I am, I just absolutely adore the trains of Japan, and how much of a blocker removed it was to find out that the way they run the rails is exactly the same as here, except more efficient. And as the chap was telling me today, you know, they've got no problem in just throwing people at a job so it's done and done properly, rather than trying to go, oh, well, we'll get one guy to go and do this job that's actually meant for 15 people because it saves money, sort of thing, you know. So, you know, the, yeah, so that's basically the plan. So, on the basis of that, I've got some goodies. Now, say that we'll actually, the thing I forgot, I'll do all this, then the thing I forgot, I'll go and fetch, and I'll add it on to the end. Save the best till last, I suppose, as it were. But something that took me from here to, well, beyond, you know, yeah, fangirling wasn't the word. I was, totally there. But it's not something that's unique to me. I saw some other people walking around with them, but yeah, it's what it meant to me, which is the different thing, I think. Right. So what did I get? Well, I can't show that because that's actually to do with that bit. We'll start in reverse order. So, I picked up another container flat from Tomics. It's quite nice. Oh, we did this yesterday, didn't we? If I pop that open. And you can see, ta-da! Another Tomics container flat, but I really like the containers on this. And again, some nice colours to see going around the layout. This one, so we're going in reverse order. We're going in reverse order when I got them. Okay. So just before that, I'd found this one, which actually has got a JR container on it as well, which just looks fantastic though, doesn't it? That was from Plus Daughters. Always worth a look at if you're an engaged model. It's always worth a look at that one. And then from Elaine's Trains, yes, I got the loco from Wally from them last year. I picked up one of these. This is an EF210 in JRF for free, or JR freight, basically. Japanese Railway freight. It has got a note on the back. Note, the motor connections have been soldered to the pickup bus bars and the lighting PCB has been taped down. Apparently it's just a fact of trying to make connection for the lighting, and the lights didn't come on. It showed me it working, a piece of track, ran it around on. Showed me it working. It runs, but just need to look at getting those lights sorted out. So, yeah, we're modelers, aren't we? I'm sure I can sort this out, but for 35 quid you can't really win too much. Though, on the flip side, I can get a EF58 for 34, brand new, but from Plaza Japan. But yeah, for one in the UK already, no postage to pay on this one, unlike that Plaza one just mentioned. So yeah, we'll get it working. It'd be great. But really super helpful again. Really explained it well. Opened up to show me exactly what was going on under there. Can't be better service there. So that's where we get to the big ones. So here's, oh, these are the exciting ones. So, a green bag. So, from Train Tracks, we got, first thing I picked up to go, because they found one and the chap actually had me in mind in case I came back. He said, was this. This is one of their lovely little, sets of, this is a prototypical train. This is in the grape livery, the brown livery, which is obviously way more steam era. The blue came a bit later. This is 10-034, and these, yeah, this is, I think it's just called an old time coach set or something like that. I believe they call it an old style coach set. But yeah, so that was rather good, that, and that would look great behind any of my steam engines, my early diesels. Yeah, so talking of steam engines, we have another new one, and this is C56. Actually got the box up that's upside down, but C56 160. This engine is preserved at the Kyoto Aero Museum, same place that D51 200 is preserved, and the C62 too. There we are. It does run on SL Yamaguchi, so I'll be fitting this with knuckle couplings at some point with knuckles and with the Yamaguchi boards and the red number plates that it comes with, just to, so then it will go with SL Yamaguchi. However, there's no room in the box for this one, I don't believe, so it'll have to be stored separately like this. So yes, they have the you see the sticker price is upside down now, but the box is now the right way up. But yes, and finally, so I didn't get much, but you know, got enough. 3 locos is quite a lot, because this one too is a loco. Oh yes, at last. This is 3045-2. This is an EH200 in JRF livery with the Blue Thunder, so it's nice and flat, with the Blue Thunder livery. So yeah, this is the last of the double-ended electric units that Kato make currently, that I needed to get to complete the collection. I've now got all 3 of them. It's the EH10, the EH500 and the 200 here. How cool is that? And this runs, I've seen photos of this running with the fuel train cars that people will know from the lockdown streams. The green, the sort of lightish green one, grey ones. So we've got some of that to pull straight away. So yes, that's the first part. I'll now go and fetch the final bit, and yeah, we'll get on with that bit, and I'll get this video loaded as well. Right, I'm back. And it's in my hand already. You can tell what this is. Some of you can recognise these things. But basically, I had a good chat with one of the most wonderful people in the world, as far as I'm concerned. That is Kato-san. And that is, yes, this is one of the mini diorama circus pieces. And he said, would you like to take one home? And he let me choose from a selection. This is the one I chose. It's got the kitsune on it. Absolutely wonderful. But he's challenged me to build one. So that was the one that I said it's to do with the later bit. So I've got the same sort of piece. And yeah, going to give it a go. I've got some ideas already. Yeah, got some ideas. So yes, that will be a video series on its own right, the building of that. And he also gave me, so I know this isn't unique to just me, because I saw people walking around with the sort of these as well. Yeah, the other ones, the ones I didn't choose, but gave me the booklet to go with it. So that's really cool, and so made up. He also gave me a pin badge. And I got to shake his hand. I said, "Can I shake your hand, please?" And he, yeah. I was. It means he liked the t-shirt as well, the Totoro t-shirt, and I showed him my bag and stuff, and it's just, yeah, just. It's a feeling I'm going to try my best to keep hold of. You can see, hopefully you can see just the smile on my face as I'm thinking back to it. This is the feeling I'm trying to keep hold of. This is the feeling that keeps me going and keeps me doing the Japanese model trains. This is the feeling it's always brought me. Who knew that the magic came through? And whether it's Tomic's Michael Ray Scream Max or indeed Kato. Maybe Kato, isn't it? It's probably Kato rather than Kato, but yeah, regardless of how you say it, how you choose to pronounce it. Because I have 100 people telling me 150 different ways. 100 telling me 150 different ways. Trust me, that sort of thing happens. Or 20 people telling you 50 million different ways. There we are. That's an even bigger one. But yeah, it's the feeling is just nothing else. Nothing else can match just how great it is to meet the guy who basically runs the company that builds all the track I use, the controllers here. 90% of my models at least are all from that company, and it's where it all started with D51-200, isn't it? So yeah, just amazing, and that's what led to thoughts that explain why this is going to be a full Japanese layout. This is what I want to be known for. Sakura Densha. Oh, that's the Japanese. That's the guy that does the Japanese stuff, isn't it? When I go to shows, trying to hunt down the Japanese bits are going to be interesting. But in theory, there might be some kicking around here and there, But I'm content. Really, I'm content in some ways. I was thinking about it on the way home, in having a blowout at TINGS. Where you can get stuff new. Obviously, Train Tracks Roger show, brilliant. But have a blowout at TINGS, pay it off, and then rest of the year just spend quietly the odd pre-order. So that's the only thing about Train Tracks that is a little, I won't say irritating. It's like, it's the only thing missing, I suppose, is the fact that you can't get the other brands through them. It's just Kato. So I will have to go elsewhere for some of the other bits and pieces, but this is the way the hobby works, isn't it? You might like to use Rails or Kerno, but there might be a brand they don't necessarily stock much of or stock at all. So you've got to go elsewhere. But yes, so with all that, thank you for watching. Take care, stay safe, and be well. There is a proper The International Engage video going up. Hopefully should be uploaded while I'm doing this. And despite the fact this is unusually early for me to have dinner, it's about 4:45, the fact that there's all the stuff downstairs all nice and warm still means I think I'm just going to go and have it now because I'm hungry. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Catch you in a bit. Stay safe. Thanks for watching.